What is going on, you guys? Welcome to the Wrestling World Podcast. I'm your host, AJ. Before we get into tonight's video, hit that like and sub button and hit that notification bell for your latest wrestling news, rumors, content, and spoilers. We know that John Cena is going to retire in December. But what we don't know is who his opponent is going to be. So we're going to talk about it. Now, John Cena has faced many opponents throughout his WWE career. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker. The list goes on. Randy Orton, Edge, so many. And now we've seen him face a lot of those same opponents as he gets ready for retirement. Randy Orton so far, CM Punk. We've also seen him face Cody Rhodes, who the last time, years ago when Cena faced Cody Rhodes, he was under the Stardust gimmick. So yeah, there's some history there between him and Cody as well. But who is John Cena's final opponent? I mean, this could be anybody, guys. Now, we know it's going to happen in December. That's still 5 months away, so it's still early to tell. But who could it be? Who could it be? I don't know. Could it be Braun Breaker? That would be interesting because Cena has never faced Braun Breaker. And it wouldn't be Cena's first time facing a larger opponent. Cena has faced guys like Khali, Umaga, Big Show, Batista, Ryback. I mean, the list goes on. So, Cena versus Breaker would be decent. Could Cena's next opponent be Bronson Reed? Again, bigger opponent, much like Umaga. Big Show's much larger. Khali is much larger, but anyway. Bronson Reed, in my mind, I don't think it's going to be Bronson Reed, but I'm just throwing some names out there. Because realistically, it could be anybody. I don't think it's going to be Bronson Reed, but I'm just saying. Braun Breaker's an actual possibility, though. That would be a good match. Could we see Cena go up against Jacob Fatu? That would be a great match. Oh my God, Jacob Fatu versus Cena, I think would be a spectacular match. The athleticism of Fatu would be great. But then again, LA Knight versus Cena would be a perfect match. I don't know. Could that match happen? It would definitely elevate LA Knight. But in my mind, Cena's last opponent, his final opponent, has to be somebody that could work well with Cena. So could it be somebody from his past? Now, when you look at Cena's in-ring style, Cena can work with anybody. But who could actually work with Cena just as well? Who could, have a decent match with Cena? Now, a lot of people say Cody Rhodes and John Cena, their matches weren't great. I thought their matches were decent. Cena's calling spots loudly, by the way. Cena's calling a lot of spots, and he puts over talent, and he could, have a decent match with anybody. So we know it's not going to be CM Punk. We know it's not going to be Randy Orton, which Randy would have been a good candidate, but oh well. It happened. It's a great match. Glad we saw it. I wish there could be somebody like Edge, somebody like John Cena. Can't talk today. Somebody that John Cena had history with. Now, obviously, Edge is in AEW. whatever. Wish it could be Kurt Angle, but he's retired. Um, who knows? But one name comes to mind, guys. One name comes to mind when I think of Cena's final opponent. Seth Rollins. Why? To me, it just makes sense. To me, having Cena face off with a guy like Seth Rollins would be perfect. And Seth Rollins, to me, is a guy that can put over anybody. Is a guy that's worked with so much talent and can have a great match with any talent. He's worked with Punk, he's worked with Cody, he's worked with Orton, he's worked with a lot of the veterans. And Seth is a guy who doesn't mind putting other talent over. So Seth taking a loss here wouldn't exactly hurt. Because in my mind, if Cena's going to go out, Cena has to go out with a win. Cena has to go out with a proper send-off. Much like The Undertaker. The Undertaker went out on his terms. Proper send-off. So if this is going to be the last match of Cena, which is always the possibility that he could retire and come back, I mean, I doubt it. He said he's not, but I don't think he's gonna come back. But it's John Cena. You never know. But to me, I think Seth Rollins would be the perfect opponent. I can't think of anybody else that comes to mind that wouldn't be, other than somebody like Randy Orton or CM Punk. But we've already seen those matches, so it's not gonna happen again. Some people would even say Cody Rhodes, because I thought that Cody Rhodes would have been Cena's final opponent, and I thought Cody Rhodes would have took the strap off of Cena. Didn't happen. I think they're gearing up for Cena versus Cody at SummerSlam. Another question is as well, will Cena remain a babyface? Well, will he remain a heel and then turn to a babyface? Or will he turn babyface, in the next couple months, because they're teasing something? They're teasing something with Cena. It could be possible that Cena turns babyface within a month or so and then faces off and feuds with Seth Rollins or Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, because there's still a lot of matches we could see with John Cena. So I said I don't think Cena's going to remain a babyface throughout until December, because there's so many matches he could have as a babyface in order to face the heels, if that makes sense. Rewind it if it doesn't. There's so many matches Cena could have right now against other heels right now. Now, Seth Rollins, in order for them to do that match, Cena would have to be a babyface, so that would make sense. Now, I'm not saying they're going to do this match, guys. I'm just saying, to me, Seth Rollins is one of the perfect candidates for Cena's final run. Most of you would say Cody, but I mean, and who's to say that Cody and Cena don't face off again after SummerSlam? Who's to say we don't see it a third time? Because it's very possible we could. Could we get Cena versus The Rock? The Rock being the one that turns Cena heel, the one that convinced Cena to turn heel. Could we get that match again? I don't think so. I'm not even gonna go there. All right, never mind. Just forget I said it. But I don't know, guys. There's a lot of candidates here for Cena's final match. But like I said, it's got to be somebody that has good chemistry with Cena. It's got to be somebody that could put over Cena without damaging themselves in the process. So guys like LA Knight, Seth Rollins, Uncle Howdy, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. But let me know in the comments, guys. I'm just kind of jibber-jabbering, trying to think of who else could face Cena, because I'm sitting here thinking right now, just laying in my room, thinking, who knows. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. Let me know who you think Cena's final opponent is going to be in the comments, guys. Give me some names. I know you guys probably got better names than me. So let me know in the comments, like, and subscribe.